So Caitlin Clark and Team USA. Caitlin Clark has been, like, obviously with this team for a little bit. Been with the team a couple of months. And she has answered quite a few questions. Not with the actual media on the media day about her game. But she has answered quite a few questions about how she played. And in my opinion, I think she got robbed. I think Ryan Howard won player of the game. I think she got robbed of it. In my personal opinion, I think Caitlin Clark was robbed. Only had 4 less points than Ryan Howard, but 10 more assists in less minutes and the same plus minus. I think she was a bit robbed. And if you guys agree with that, subscribe. Lads, we're about to do it. We're about to get back over 57.2k. That's been our original goal all along. We're trying to get back over 57.2k, lads. Since we dropped down, we went way, way down. We're getting 40-something 6 subscribers today. We're trying to get back above 57.2. That being said, Caitlin Clark was... Ironically, Caitlin Clark was so good today that it could actually positively affect the WNBA CBA negotiations. She was that good that the owners might just be like, shit, it's going to keep booming. Look at how good she is. It's going to keep going up and up and up. We're at that stage. Like, the meetings are still going on after 6 hours today. But at the end of the day, it's it is what it is. Caitlin Clark has been asking about it, and let's take a listen here to what she said here in this article. She dishes near record 12 dimes in USA debut. Superstar guard wasted no time in showing her skills on opening night. Caitlin Clark made an instant impression on a senior international stage after handing out 12 assists in opening night of the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament. The guard delivered against expectations in a triumph against Senegal, racking up second most dimes by a player in competition history, while also adding 17 points in an eye-catching debut. When you're out there, just compete as hard as you can. You give everything you got. Only chart topper Siu Wang of China has ever handed out more assists. I think he was just trying to get everyone else involved, explained Clark on the final buzzer. I know what I can bring to this team. Getting easy shots for everybody else. That's what I take a lot of pride in. I just want to make it easy for everybody else, and I know that's what Coach Carr wants too. So we just try to come in and play as fast as I can, play up-tempo. It's not like any of us are going to be playing 35 minutes. When you're out there, you just compete as hard as you can. You give everything you've got. I think that was kind of my mentality coming in. Honestly, people finish really well around the rim, and then we make quite a few shots from the front. Literally second all time, and ironically third all time was today. She played 19 minutes. She played 19 minutes, and it is so key. It is so key that she came in straight away and talked immediately about she came in straight away and talked about pushing the tempo. She talked about playing fast. Whereas the funniest thing about this is when it comes to Steph White, she doesn't want Steph White doesn't necessarily want Caitlin playing fast. As much as we've heard from Steph White, she's like, Caitlin's like, I need to just play fast. Basically, she's as good as said that she needs to sometimes just do what she feels like and play fast. It's very, very clear. And it's weird with Steph White and the coaching staff here. It is one of these things with Caitlin that she is levels above. And even hearing her with Chloe Peterson on playing 20 minutes different than the WNBA game for myself is nice to ease back into it. And I felt like I was effective when I was out there. But more than anything, it just makes me happy. I'm super sweaty right now and I've got to play. At the end of the day, that's what it is with Caitlin Clark. She was effective. She was clearly the best player on the floor for Team USA by a lot. And if you want to say, it was Ryan Howard, who was finding Ryan Howard wide open time after time after time again? I understand, obviously, she hit a couple in the corner, but it was Caitlin Clark that was finding Ryan Howard. Caitlin Clark found Ryan Howard for wide open when she missed even. Caitlin Clark was absolutely a big factor in how Ryan got all of her scores. It is mad. It's just all around mad. The way she's talking about this, just wanting to be a facilitator, wanting to push the pace. That is what you want to hear from Caitlin Clark. Because I said this plenty of times. She's going to have bad games. She's going to have good games. Caitlin Clark is going to have good games. She's going to have bad games. She's going to have awful games. She's going to have unbelievably great games. She's going to have some games where it's she's going to be look like she's probably not the she probably looks like she's not going to be the top point guard in the team, and that's where you bring in the backups. Because more often than not, she's going to be a game-changing player. More often than not, she's going to make life easier for every other player. And it's going to be at the stage, I actually think it's going to get to the stage where Chelsea Gray might literally just be going, okay, I kind of, like, you won't play me with Caitlin because we're point guards. Can you please just play me with Caitlin? Caitlin's going to get me some wide open shots. Like, even Chelsea Gray is going to be like, oh shit, I kind of want to play with Caitlin. And that's one of those things when you're playing with Caitlin, and it is a positive and a negative when playing with Caitlin Clark. The positive, you are going to get a lot of open shots. The negative, you, in a lot of scenarios, are not going to be allowed to handle the ball. If you run hard, and it's a bit different than Luka Doncic. Everyone's like wants to compare to Luka Doncic. In the half court, a little bit like Luka. But in the full court, because of how fast Caitlin plays, and in fairness to Caitlin, like, we saw it today, there was no dribble, like, there was no standing still. It was, even in the half court, it was go, go, go. Dribble, handoffs, constant movement. And I thought she still doesn't cut well, but I thought she looked better off. She looked better with her off-ball movement tonight. And you can see it with just even looking at her stats. She wants to play fast. She clearly wants to play fast. And that is very evident. It's very evident that is her goal, is to run and play as fast as she can. And that's going to help everybody out. It's going to help absolutely everybody, everyone out on this team if Caitlin plays fast. Because even if it is just even if she is a 20-minute-a-game player, and her job is to play the more important 20 minutes and just to sprint. And, like, I also mean this, like, it could be one of these things where Team USA mightn't want Caitlin Clark to end games or start games, but they want Caitlin Clark to basically be the reason. Like, Caitlin Clark can be the reason they win games. Like, in the middle of games, when the game is open, like, a lot of the time to start games and to end games, the game tightens up a bit. When the game is open, Caitlin Clark could blow a team out. With Team USA, like, Team USA have a bit of a slow start. Caitlin Clark coming in and everyone running in and going run and gun. The only team that can live with that in the world is France. They're the only team with the athleticism to live with that. And it's very clear that is what our goal is. So anyway, yeah, that is a video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.